ICE is out of control. ICE is out of control, and it needs fundamental reforms.
And did they make that point in your view?
This has been a Democrat decision. They defunded DHS so that they could extract concessions on ICE, even though ICE was funded in the big, beautiful bill through 2029. So it's 100% on them, but they keep going on mainstream media and lying about it. Here is Timu Obama 100% lying about the situation.
All right, folks, buckle up. So we're diving headfirst into the political circus where the left's narrative on ICE is so twisted, it makes a pretzel look straight. They're trying to paint a picture of an agency gone rogue, but the reality is the pure political theater designed to make you forget who actually holds the cards and who's really playing games with national security. Get ready to have your mind blown and your BS detectors fully engaged because we're about to shred some serious flawed arguments. This isn't just about policy, it's about a calculated attempt to demonize, distort, and distract. We're going to be pulling back the curtain on how they weaponize fear and inconvenience to push their agenda, all while conveniently ignoring the facts. Let's get into it.
So the Republicans have shut down the Department of Homeland Security because they don't want to get ICE under control. And as a result, TSA agents are being forced to work without pay. Americans are being inconvenienced all across the country. And chaos has been created in airports throughout America. Why? Because Republicans apparently want to continue to spend billions of dollars to unleash mass and untrained ICE agents to brutalize and kill the American people and violently target law-abiding immigrant families. It's insane.
How evil. I mean, that last sentence right there, like how evil. Untrained, violent people to kill Americans, like lies after lies after lies. And again, you never care about the legal American citizens, like the beautiful girl in Chicago who was just killed at Loyola. We'll have more on that in a little bit. You never choke her name out of your robotic mouth, do you, Timu Obama?
Whoa, hold on a minute. Brutalize and kill the American people and violently target law-abiding immigrant families? Are we watching a horror movie trailer or a news segment? The sheer unadulterated hyperbole here is breathtaking. It's like saying your local librarian is unleashing mass untrained literary assassins because they recommend a book you don't like. That's absurd. This isn't just a mischaracterization. It's a deliberate attempt to demonize an entire agency and the brave men and women who work there. ICE agents are not some rogue militia running around with pitchforks and torches. They are law enforcement professionals tasked with upholding our nation's immigration laws. They deal with serious criminals, drug traffickers, and human smugglers, the very people who do brutalize and exploit others. To suggest that Republicans are actively trying to unleash these agents to kill Americans is not only a flat-out lie, but it's a dangerous one. It undermines public trust in essential services and fuels an irrational fear of people simply just doing their jobs. It's a classic tactic. If you can't win on the facts, just invent a boogeyman so terrifying that no one dares to question your narrative. But we're not falling for it. This isn't about safety. This is about political power, plain and simple. What a load of malarkey.
But no, it's not Republicans that did it. It's Democrats who did it because you wanted to extract pain from the American people so they would hopefully turn it onto Trump. Here's Cory Booker, again, lying, just lying.
Do you want them to hold the line, even if that means TSA agents still not getting paid?
So the problem with TSA not getting paid is it's not our choice. This is a choice Donald Trump is making.
No, it is your choice. We've been through it. I don't feel like repeating myself again. He's Bernie Sanders, and he doesn't even know if they've done anything by punishing you at the airport. Did they accomplish anything? I don't know. Can I have other people's money? I'm Bernie Sanders. Gotta play the clip whenever you're ready.
All right, pause. Did you catch that? This is a choice Donald Trump is making. Oh, the classic blame game switcheroo. It's like when a kid breaks a vase and then points to the dog and says, "He made me do it." No, Cory, no. That's not how shutdowns work, and it's certainly not how accountability works. Let's be crystal clear. The Democrats initiated this shutdown by refusing to fund DHS unless they got concessions on ICE. They held the entire department, including TSA agents, hostage to their political demands. To then turn around and say, oh, it's Trump's choice that these people aren't getting paid, it's not just disingenuous, it's intellectually dishonest. It's a calculated attempt to deflect responsibility and gaslight the American public. They wanted to create pain and chaos, hoping it would pressure Trump to cave on border security. It was their strategy to extract concessions. When that strategy backfired and people started getting angry, suddenly it's Donald Trump's choice. It's a pathetic attempt to shift the blame after their political gamble fails spectacularly. Don't fall for the shell game, folks. The choices were made and the consequences belong squarely with those who initiated the shutdown.
Your colleagues that you caucus with, Democrats, are working on with Republicans is ending the DHS shutdown. Do you believe that Democrats have achieved anything as a part of the DHS shutdown?
I think they try to make the point that ICE is out of control. ICE is out of control, and it needs fundamental reforms.
And did they make that point in your view?
Well, you'll have to judge that. I think they're trying very hard.
I have to say that Bernie Sanders a little more controlled than usual. He's getting up there in age. Maybe he's choking a little bit less on the socialist phlegm that he's always gurgling in his mouth. But basically what he's saying there is they didn't accomplish anything because ICE is going to be funded either way.
And there you have it, folks. The Democrats' evil ICE narrative and their shutdown strategy didn't just backfire, it blew up in their faces like a cheap firecracker. They tried to hold our security hostage, demonize an essential agency, and then blame everyone but themselves when their plan caused chaos. But the American people are smarter than they give us credit for. We see through the political games, the fear-mongering, and the blame shifting. It's crucial that we stay vigilant and call out these absurd claims whenever we hear them. Don't let them rewrite history or manipulate you with emotional appeals. Facts matter and accountability matters. If you found this breakdown insightful, smash that like button, share this video with anyone who needs a dose of reality, and hit subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my next deep dive into political absurdities. Keep fighting for the truth, and I'll see you next time.